Hey guys, today we're going to do something a little bit different and a little small. I don't know, a couple months ago somebody posted, I think maybe it was my video on where I get my blanks, and somebody posted a name of where they got theirs. And I ended up finding them on Amazon. I found the same group at a different site, and I went through and they had a lot of decent blanks. And one I thought I liked the looks of was a swim bait blank with a bill. And this has got the swim bait action. It's a 3-piece, and I thought, well, that looks kind of cool. Well, I didn't look real close, and they're not very big. It's real small, but I thought, hey, we're going to give that a shot. You never know, we might try something a little bit different. Instead of the bait caster, maybe we can throw something like this with an ultralight rig, see what we get. But the biggest thing I wanted to do is nothing fancy as far as painting is concerned. It's, all right, how are we going to seal off a swim bait without messing it up? And that's what we're going to have to change a little and not use that 2-piece hard coat we normally use. But let's give her a shot. Let's see what we come up with. All right, we're going to do things a little differently this week. Seeing as how we're working with the jointed, decide to go ahead and use the helping hands. We'll hold it both ends here. That'll help hold it a little bit tighter for while we're working on it. After that, everything else stays the same. Createx opaque white to put on our base coat. Just that good even coat all over. We don't have to worry about the joints with this. This is not going to give us a problem. Alright, that's got that part done. Now let me clean up, we'll move on. Alright, as I've said before when doing this, createx pearlized white. Something that might not show up so well for you on the camera, but I like the pearlized colors. And we're just going to give the belly a good coat of the pearlized. Again, probably not something you can tell very well, but I like the sheen that pearlized gives. All right, let me clean this out real quick. Didn't have too much in there. All right, now I'm going to take right underneath behind the bill where the hook's sitting there. I've got a little transparent red, Createx transparent red. I probably shouldn't need to drop because we're not doing very much. I'm going to try to put most of it on the bill. And that's it, just that very little bit. Take a look at my camera, see if you can see that. Very little bit right there on the bottom. That's all we want. All right, let me clean that out quick. All right, now I'm going to reload with some Createx pearlized magenta. The color I've used quite a few different combinations, and I've really liked it. It's worked well with that pearlized lime I like to use. All right, I'm going to go right down the back, a little bit down the side. We're going to leave the head alone. Let it bleed a little down the side. That's it right there. Just kind of blend it a little bit down the sides, but we got her good right on the back. So you can see we left the head alone. Hang on, one more time. All right, this time around, Createx pearlized plum. Better leave the lid on that before I shake it, shouldn't I? We'll have plum all over the place. All right, now we're going to go for the head. We're going to kind of shoot from the side and the top. We don't want to get too far back on the body. let it kind of naturally blend back. You know what? That's it. I'm going to leave it. I could put a little more paint in there, but I am going to let that go. All right. Now, let this dry. We're going to put in a set of eyes, and then we're going to have a different way to put the top coat on this because it's a jointed lure. So stick around. All right, guys, as you can see, got the eyes put in. They are little eyes and very hard to work with. Now, our top coat, we have to do this different. We got all the hinges here. You definitely cannot put the two-piece hard coat on that we usually put in because of that. So what we're going to end up doing, I have some Rust-Oleum triple thick glaze. It's a clear coating. It's water resistant, waterproof. Let me get it. I got it in front of the camera here. I'll tell you. Anyway, we've used that. I've done that one before. So we're just going to spray that on here. And for this situation, I left the paint on the bill. So that way, or the tape on the bill, so we're not spraying on the bill. We will be spraying over the eyes though. So, all right, let's put some on here. Just a nice even coating. And there we go. We do not want to get too carried away with that. All right, don't want to get too carried away. We're going to leave it sit right in like this till it dries. Then we'll start moving it. It might be a little stiff at the start when we first take it out, but once you work with them a little bit, they'll even themselves right up. We'll take the paint off. We'll see where we stand, or the tape off the bill, and we'll see where we stand. Well, there we go, guys. There is our small swim bait. Main thing is, as I showed you, find some type of a spray coating on top instead of the two-piece hard coat so it doesn't freeze up on you. Move them around a little, get the movement. You know, I don't know, this summer I think I might take that out. I got a few more, paint some more, throw them on an ultralight and see what happens. Might be kind of fun. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Hope to see you again real soon.